Hi, everyone. Hi, welcome. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, because I can't really say I've been having very much of a day at all, because, well, you see, I did just wake up. So, yeah. Right now, I am sitting at the computer having a bowl of chicken noodles. I'm making sure, of course, to keep the noodles away from the mic, so you don't exactly hear my disgusting chewing noises, but, you know, it's still food. More food than I have had this morning. Anyways, how are you all doing today? You're taking a break from trying to hopefully chill? I hike her out of PJ. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Doing some Duels is very nice. It's very fun. I like it. Hi, Hiker, Leandro, Vacavanza, Smolik Bane, everyone. Now, let's say we get a little bit into some dueling after I share it on the Discord here. I thought I had already shared it on my Discord, but you know, yeah. Hi, Toya, Kokoro, Matt, Capman Matt, Appalooper. Yeah. Anyways, Master Joel. Some free jank jewels. And this time, I'm gonna try my best to do it a little bit of jank justice. As opposed to, like, you know, actually just playing Virtual World. Because even though I do love Virtual World, it is legitimately one of the silliest decks, and also a very strong deck as well. A very, very strong deck. And here we go. Properties. Alright. First up, I am gonna... Oh, right. To download the new data. Yes, that's right. The new branded deck came out. I hope everyone has been enjoying playing with the new branded cards, and also the new other cards that are in the set. I'm pretty sure Konami added a few junk ultra rares like they did with the other thing, but it's Konami. What are you gonna do about it? Really? What are you gonna do about it? You love that you'll have more targets with Super Point? Nice. That's actually pretty cool, now that I think about it. Let's see. Hi, Hiker Amaria. Hi, Hiker. Oh, welcome. Got a bunch of stuff to dismantle before I can use the deck that I want to use. Because the deck that I want to use, you see, is a combo. Well, you'll see. You need to build new decks, you've been playing pretty much the same deck this whole game. You have a few built, you just actually need to learn them. That's fair, that's fair. Okay. Actually, wait, I probably don't need the virtual world stuff on this account, since this is my main account. And my side account also has the virtual world stuff on it, so, you know, that'll be much easier to do. And let's dismantle some URs, because, well, you know. I just have 2 URs I can dismantle, which I guess is fine. But also, anyways, did everyone see the whole, you know, what is it, yes. Did everyone see the OCG ban list? Because that was a pretty cool ban list, in my opinion, at the very least. Oh, damn. If you just saw what just happened, well, actually, let me just put that. Sorry. I'll give you a quick discussion about what I am trying to do. So, right now, I am building Tammy as a jank deck. And you see, Tammy is a very cool deck. Excuse me, just needed to get that visible again. Rip Bozo to Griffin Rider? Yep. Unfortunately, Griffin Rider's cool and all, but you know, it's still very strong, and probably would be banned for good reason. I probably need another back tier, or however it's pronounced. Basha, I'm pretty sure. Right. Mic is low. Whoopsie. Okay. Is that better? My mic was just not pointing towards me, apparently. Which, I don't know. A little unfortunate, but you know, it happens. Halkta 2? Yeah, Halkta 2 makes sense. Well, Havnista 2 makes sense. Halkta 2 is maybe a little silly, but Halk banned. Yeah, it probably does need to be banned. It probably does. Okay, so this is probably what I'm going to be using today, as well as a few other cards, you know. So now I go to yours. There should be Draco Berserker in the Tammy in my history, not too far down. It is a mostly jank version of the deck, mind you, so it's not necessarily very good. This account had a Royal Draco Berserker, I think. No wait, I had a different account with a Royal Draco Berserker, but you know. They hit the dupe that will be happening on TCT. Maybe. Well, I did hit Swap Rock at the very least. And like, as I said in my ban list video, Swap Rock 1 won't kill anything. At least, if it's the only hit that's done. If, well, you see, all the hits are done at the same time, maybe that's a bit much for Sprite. Maybe, just maybe. But who can tell? Oh yeah. 2 more Ash, 2 more Maxi. And because this isn't a Halkarorodon build of the deck, I would probably be fine 120% to play the Adventurer cards, because, I mean, like, you know, adventure cards are adventure cards. No imperm. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Adventure token. Boom, boom. And also boom. So, these and a couple more cards out. So, I mean, the fact that it's such a big deck will happen automatically, of course, but you know, I don't use Dark Ruler no more. I don't own Dark Ruler no more, unfortunately. I don't think. I might, but I don't remember if I do on this account. No, I don't own a Dark Ruler no more. In pepperoni. Is this Adventure Tenny? Technically it's Tenny Adventure, but it's not really Tenny Adventure, it's just Tennies with the adventurers as a small engine. Pure Tennies with the adventurers as a small engine, pretty much. How am I doing today? Well, I am doing fantastically today. Okay, studio mode off since we are in the thing, and for a second, game capture off, because I need to get the Duel room set up. Okay, so create a room. No comments. Max occupancy. I'll put it up to the highest just in case, Forbidden limited, standard, chill time. Long, just in case people want to do it. Life points for 8,000. Room list permissions, no. Spectator permissions, no. And let's create. Alright, so the room is up. I will quickly copy the room ID, switch my actual deck since, like, you know, this current account is slightly different, slightly different. Yeah, to the other account. It doesn't actually have virtual world stuff. If you're honest, out of all archetypes you don't like Despia branded, because you believe Guardian Chimera is broken and Mirror Jade is a soft one's return. Personally, I don't mind branded Despia. It's not that strong. In case you're wondering what that sound was, that was the sound of my noodles falling over off of the table. Okay, so the room code should be going up just now. And pin the message. But also, I saved them, they just fell into my lap. Don't worry about it. I would have been a lot more unhappy if, you know, they moved somewhere else. Isn't that hot? No. I like to eat my noodles without the water, which means, you know, they're not as hot as they usually are with the water. But anyway, let's take a look. So, let's see. Right, so, game capture up. There we go. Fried noodle? It's just instant noodles, It's fine. I don't mind anything in particular. I like instant noodles, to be honest. They're one of the favorite types of noodles. So I have had non-instant noodles, and let me just tell you, those are also very good. Also very, very good. Anyways, let's begin. Your in-game name is Basita? Okay. In your language, you call it me. me Xiao or me Xiao. I think it's Xiao. But, like, not exactly. I know I'm not very good at pronouncing it because, like, you kind of have to grow up with a language in order to know all the subtle differences, or you have to learn it for a billion years. Okay, so, now that we're in, let's begin the duels. So, I will be going down from table 1 this time around. Please make sure not to try and duel me again. I want to get to everyone this time, as opposed to, not necessarily that many people. But still, it'll be a lot of fun for all of us. Anyways, let's go. Right, Lurkachon, I am psyched to duel with you. Let's begin the duel. What language do I natively speak? Oh, the language that I natively speak is English. I think maybe. But yeah, natively English. I do not actually speak any other language natively. So, like, that is kind of unfortunate for me because I like stuff. Like, other stuff in other languages. Okay, so, looks like we got an interesting deck. Okay, so, with this, let's banish to search Rite of Aramesia. Well, actually, I don't need to do that. But I should do that anyways. I have that coin toss luck. True. True, Toya. Absolutely true. Anyways, here's Rite of Aramesia. And with adventure, of course, I can use this to special summon. Search Draco back. I can go monk. No, I won't equip Draco back. Equipping Draco back is fine, but it's still cooler to use Fateful Adventure to search the Griffin Rider. So, discard, equip, chain Griffin Rider, because Griffin Rider is very, very cool, and I like it. Well, I mean, it is also banned for a reason in the OCG, mainly because it's an incredibly powerful, strong negate that you can just use in your main deck without any thought or rhyme or reason, pretty much. So, with this, we got ourselves a Monk of the Tenyi. We could theoretically make another Monk of the Tenyi, but I feel like maybe that's a bit much. And with that, I will probably pass on Griffin Rider, Adventurer Token, Monk, Faithful, Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi. This card is really good, by the way. It lets you draw 2 if your opponent special summons a monster while you control, like, one of the non-effect monsters or, like, a face-down monster. It's particularly good in a crawler strategy. Well, actually, I say particularly good, but there's nothing really that's particularly good in a crawler strategy. Well, I mean, there is actually one thing. Excuse me. Ah, I see, you forget me. I will Griffin Rider the Regeki, so of course, my monsters will not be destroyed. And with Monk and the Adventurer token up, I'll be able to... Okay... This is making me a little suspicious. What's up? Hi, Life. Hi. The ceiling is up. That's what's up. little suspicious of this. Oh, it's just trains. Ah, thank goodness. I was worried for a second that it might actually be something bad, like, you know, what's the Ruin Force RTK? Yeah. Car engine won't start. Oh. I mean, if you're actually talking about how the car engine won't start, I mean, that's a shame, but, I mean, is it? If you're talking about my laugh? That might be it. Might be funny. Good joke, very relevant. But if you're actually talking about how the car engine won't start, that is unfortunate. I'm sorry. Good joke, very relevant. Yeah. And yep, flawless perfection does indeed make the adventurer token a towers against, well, you see, decks like this. It also can't be destroyed by battle ones, you know? Because Fateful Adventure. Very cool card. And I've also got this as well. This, fun fact, this also counts the adventurer token. So, adventurer tennies without the huge adventurer stuff. And like, you know, all that stuff. Is kind of synergistic in a way, because all of the tennies are able to use their abilities. It's really, really cool, if you ask me. One of the most synergistic times of all time. One of the most synergistic things of all things. You don't have the brain power to face a lot of modern Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Don't worry, neighbor sons, I can explain it to you. So, this Brutal Dozer special summons another Infinitrack from your deck. And then there are 2 rank 4s that they can go into. Or, actually, I mean, they can go into rank 5. Which can then search any Earth Machine from deck to hand. Or send it from deck to graveyard, of course. It's a very, very silly card, this card. River Stormer is genuinely one of my favorite cards. As in, one of my favorite Xyz searches. It's like top 5 Xyz searches. There's a River Stormer, there's Gallant Granite, there's Gigagon X probably. But River Stormer's generic enough that it's genuinely pretty cool. At least in Earth Machines. And also, it revives itself by tributing a Machine Link monster. Ah, searching for heavy freight train Derricrane. Wonderful. And I'm being genuine here. It is actually pretty wonderful. I love the trains. They are huge choo 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 cha 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 choo choo thingies or something. Maybe. Fortress effect. Discarding Citadel. That is fine. That is fine. I think with Nahata and Shithana I should be able to succeed and still survive. But like, of course, they don't necessarily know I have Shithana. Okay, linking away into Goliath. Goliath is very good. Probably one of the better link ones in, like, basically modern archetypes that use Earth Machines. Which is basically well, actually, it's a couple of archetypes that have a link one that uses Earth Machines. There's Machina, normal Earth Machines. Well, actually, Machina doesn't exactly have, you know, a link one. But there is Infinitrack, and then there is Super Heavy Samurai. Super Heavy Samurai is, well, you know, it has a very silly link one. For some reason you couldn't say hello? How am I? Oh, hi Kuro Tobito. Hi Kuro. Welcome. I have no clue why, but I am doing fantastically. Just finished a bowl of noodles at the start of the stream. Had some, well, you know, decent time. Stuff like that. Super Heavy Samurais is your main deck. Nice. I like them a lot. Well, I at least like Scarecrow, which is just basically a free revive for any monster that is a super heavy samurai. By discarding a card in the hand, of course, but like, it's more you discard a card to revive the Soul Piercer than anything else. You can actually play super heavy samurais in Earth Machines. Fun little fact. It's a very, very cool deck, but it's not necessarily as good as other versions of Earth Machines. Ah, here we go. Double-headed Anger Knuckle. Double-headed Anger Knuckle. Really cool card. Revives any 10-star Earth Machine, even if it does negate its effects, but you know. Some effect negation is fine. Some effect negation is just totally fine. As long as it's like, you know, negating a big one. Scarecrow basically made Soul Piercer a one-card starter for the deck. Indeed it did. Indeed it did. Because, the play is you summon Scarecrow, you special summon the other thing, and then you go blah blah blah, right? Right? No, wait, it's summon Soul Piercer, link for Scarecrow. Soul Piercer searches the Soul Bead thing. Then you discard to revive Soul Piercer. And then you activate the Soul Beads to equip it to the big monster. And by the big monster, I mean the other monster, you know. Oh, it seems they are using Rail Cannon. And using Heavy Freight Train Derek Crane to... Oh, you're destroying the Fateful. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Is that GG's? Unfortunately, it is not GG's. Mainly because, well, I have the Shithana in my hand. I think. It could be GG. Now, actually considering the Hata, banished by Cold by... But I mean, it depends on whether they are going to just simply attack with it once, but, you know. Maybe they will detach. Yeah, that's fine. I just need you to attack the Monk of the Tenny first. Just please attack the Monk of the Tenny first. That's... Actually, wait, that's not game at all because... Oh wait, yeah, it is game. RIP Mathematics. That was a good game. Well, at least it was a decent game. Thank you for the Duel. Okay. So, given that table 2 is currently occupied, I will now enter table 3. Alright. Good luck. Artist DJ, good luck. I am psyched to duel with you. And let's be... Why is this a blank square? Konami, you know that you shouldn't make things blank squares. SMH. Your math never lies to you? Yeah, I was doing maths slightly off. Ever so slightly off. Maybe I could have theoretically survived if I allowed the Regeki to go off, but I don't think necessarily that was a good idea anyway. Oh, okay. So, actually, since table... I'll already begin this one. So, good luck. And let's begin. Alright. You get to duel me? Yeah. Soon enough. So, whoever, just please leave. Can you go next now? Yes, you can, because, well, I mean, you are already empty there because of, stuff. But it'll be fine if you do that. Okay, so, let's see. Banish right, of course. Well, banish to search the right, that is to say. It goes through. Nice. Nice. To be honest, I kind of want Illegal Knight because in a pure variant of Tenny, Illegal Knight is probably the better card. Oh. Yeah, and this is why you special summon your Adventurer token in defense position, by the way. Because if you special summon your Adventurer token in attack position, it will simply be destroyed by battle, and you'll lose to stuff like that, you know? Thank you, Earth Machine player, for teaching me that is an important thing that you should do. Okay, we have Shithana, we have Fateful. Well, I mean, actually, I probably could have just, you know, used Dracoback, so. Regardless. When you think about Griffin getting a ban on the OCG, people will search Illegal Knight, but that card is good on turn 2. I mean, yeah, Illegal Knight is actually big good turn 2. It's not the strongest card, but it definitely has a lot of potential. I mean, it bounces 2 cards from the opponent, so seriously. And Adventurer will turn more into a going second engine than a going first engine. Like, you know, for instance, what's the word? Well, I mean, I know the word. I just do not know what the adventurous stuff is, but, you know. Well, I mean, there's Dracoback, of course. There's also the other equip spells and stuff. Clockwyvern? Well, I think I will Griffin Rider the Clockwyvern, just in case. I don't want to necessarily lose to something that might be very easy to win against. Oh, what's this? Brute Staggered, huh? Sure, Brute Staggered is fine. You're debating if your deck selection was wise for this one? I mean, it should be fine. I'm just playing mostly casual tennies. With a couple of adventurer cards, of course, but nowhere near the Halka Fibrax package that other things have. Triple Tactics Talent. Allow me to negate that with Fists of the Unrivaled Tenny. Although, if you drew 2 copies of Triple Tactic Talents, that might not necessarily be as good as, well, you know, I think. This reminds me of your old deck you played at a locals. Nice. That's pretty cool. Sorry for the long combo. It's no problem. I don't mind long combos. I personally enjoy doing them myself, though. It is slightly annoying when you do it at a locals and you go into time, and, well, you know, that locals event on time ends up being like, well, certainly, almost certainly there is a better deck that I can play than just like this huge combo deck, which goes into time, that also allows me to play multiple cards, you know? It should be pretty cool, though, at the very least. Should be pretty cool. This is why you don't shuffle when you're done with searching. Actually, I suppose that makes sense. Oh, wait. You're just gonna attack with Brute Staggered. I mean, I guess that makes sense, actually, because of the stag token thing. But also, I just have a quick little thing to say to you. That quick little thing is, I will activate the graveyard effect of Tenny Spirit Shithana. If you search, you shuffle at the end of your turn. Yeah, I mean, of course. But, like, sometimes you have to shuffle, unfortunately. Nice to meet you, Flower Jill. Hi, Ko, Black Rabbit 007. Hi, Ko, welcome. And It is nice to meet you too. The only exception is drawing cards? Yeah, that's true, that's true. It's drawing cards generally and milling cards, at least in my experience. So let's see. So I have Berserker. I can read Berserker, of course. So with Adventure, do I search Griffin Rider? I mean, I want to search, you know, of course, a couple of other things, but Griffin Rider is probably just fine, so I discard right, or I discard... Yeah, I discard the right, so I will Shazana here, special summon and chain the Griffin Rider, of course, because I like this lady. Also, Griffin Riders, I'm pretty sure Griffin Rider's a lady. Like, the artwork, maybe? I don't know, can't really tell. The artwork actually obscures the Griffin Rider's face. Huh. I thought you were able to see it, but unfortunately you're apparently not able to see it very well. So let's see, we have Shaman. Shaman destroys. You're a card if you use your face-up non-effect monster. And... I can theoretically go Shaman right now, but that might be a bit preemptive, so instead I'll use Shazana to go into the monk. Monk. Switch the Adventurer to attack position. Bounce the stag token, of course. And then we battle phase. Attack, 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 and attack. I am definitely not playing around Gauze the Emissary of Darkness or Tragardia, but you know, it's not like anyone plays Gauze the Emissary of Darkness or Tragardia these days, is it? So I could theoretically go Shaman or Berserker, but I think what I will do is simply pass my turn instead. Simply pass, and allow my opponent to stew on things. I do have a Griffin Rider, of course. A quick little Griffin Rider up is always good, and I love Griffin Rider. One of the top cards in my personal opinion. Well, actually, like, you know, not necessarily one of the top cards, but like, I like how it's just a free negate, which is part of the reason it did get banned, of course, but still, I like free negates. They're very cool. They're very, very cool. You know? Also, got some pretty good artwork. Even if it does actually obscure the face, I thought the Griffin Rider artwork did not obscure the face. In turn, sure thing. I shouldn't have to worry that much, right? I have a Shazana engraved, so if the Shazana dies, if any of my monsters die, you know, I should be fine. I should be fine. Or at least, if any of my monks die. Cyber's Gadget. Okay, so this is Devotee Disciple 3, right? Yeah, Devotee Disciple. Well, actually, it's Disciple Devotee. But really, who really cares about Order anyways? It's not like Order is super important in Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games and stuff. Maybe I should negate just to turn off my negate with Griffin Rider at some point. You know, what would be the funniest card to negate in this segment, in this point of time? What's up? Hi, Curry Master John. What is up is the ceiling. Alright, so Griffin Rider effect. I will negate this, but I thought you were going to make devotee. Very curious. Very, very curious. Maybe a bit of a mistake, but it's fine. It's fine. We all make mistakes sometimes. We all make the biggest mistakes. And the littlest mistakes, but like, I've made a lot of the biggest mistakes in my life playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Well, actually, saying that is maybe a bit exaggerating it, but I have made a lot of pretty decently big mistakes. Oh, Simtabia? Why not special summon the Simtabia here? I mean, I guess that makes sense because you want to search the assignment. Mining searcher, which searches your searcher, which searches your searcher, which searches your searcher, which also searches your searcher that searches your searcher. If you know what I mean. Good one, even more relevant and current the second time. Oh my goodness. Thank you though. Thank you. Alright. Hi Kara Freaka. Hi Kara. So just searching the searches? Yes, that is indeed how Yu-Gi-Oh! Works these days. Fun fact, if you do try and access code Talker-me, well, I mean, Shithana simply destroys access code Talker, so... You know, if anyone's trying to... Pepe in a nutshell, not just Pepe. There are a lot of other things that do that. Like, for instance, there's Sprite and stuff. Sprite is pretty cool. Being a searcher deck that searches searches, stuff like that. What was the search again? Codex? Sure. Codex, fine. And I mean, that's game, I guess. Thanks for the Duel. In RCG, Griffin want to be banned? It was banned. It was banned. GG, you are the Yerf machine player. You don't always come to see what I'm doing, but I'm pretty cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sebastian. Alright, so let's go. I'm psyched. Anyway, it was a pleasure dueling against you, and I also learned something very important, which is you should put your monsters in defense. Well, you misplayed that? It's fine, it's fine. Like I said, Simtabia should probably be special summoned instead of, you know... Oh, Streamer Coin Flip Luck. Well, actually, Streamer Coin Flip Luck is losing every coin flip until, like, you know, you D-rank. Oh, what's this? I haven't seen this one yet. Is this a Sword Soul? Is this a Sword Soul type of mat? Oh, wait. It's the Clearfort map, isn't it? Or is it the Clearfort map? The Sword Soul board? It is the Sword Soul board. Nice. That's genuinely very cool. Actually, hold on a quick second. I will quickly turn off the song and turn on the Master Duel background music. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The Master Duel background music is, once again, a bad background song. Well, at least for Master Duel, I think, personally. Well, I mean, that is to say, it's not bad per se. It is a pretty good song, all in all. But, you know, it's just very repetitive if you keep listening to it over and 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 over again every single time you have to duel someone. Well, I mean, at least I got Shaman plus the other thing, you know? Master Duel OST is always a banger, but they could have given us some new tunes. Of course, I agree. Was that the 5th summon? Yeah, that was actually the 5th summon, huh? I mean, that's fine. Actually, maybe I should Heavenly Dragon Circle here. I might add some Sword Soul cards to the deck, actually, because, you know, Sword Soul is Sword Soul. Sorry, I haven't used Adhara's effect this turn. Which is good. So, Nahata. Sword Soul Tenny is always a good build. Of course it is. Of course it is. It absolutely, positively is a fantastic build that is a lot of fun. But the idea isn't to add, like, basically every Sword Soul card to the deck, of course. It's to add a couple of Sword Souls to supplement the current cards that I have. So, So what do I banish? What do I banish? Actually, I think I know just what to... Actually, I do not know what to do whatsoever. For some reason, but, you know, I think I could theoretically go into something. I think so. Not certain, though. Not entirely certain. I need some extra extenders. So there's Vashada, there's a Shana. That's a rock if you ever saw one. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. So, special summon... I mean, might as well special Shithana, of course. You need a way to play more monks, actually. You definitely need a way to play more monks. So yeah, Shithana to the field. I wouldn't mind adding it to hand as well, but to the field is probably better. Okay, so I banish Vashada, bounce the Nibiru just in case I try to get attacked over, of course. And then we shall banish Adhara. And with Adhara, we add back the Ashana. And I mean, of course, next up is simply a Monk of the Tenny. And Monk. Well, let's just say, I love monks. Isn't Nib not once per turn? Nope. Nibiru the Primal Being. Wording. You can only use this effect of Nibiru the Primal Being once per turn. I am aware of most effects, like the fact that Nibiru is a hard once per turn is very good. And it's also used... Oh! Miracle Rapture, eh? I see. Curious. Very curious. Well, actually, Curious is a Link 3 Lightsworn monster. Curious the Lightsworn Dominion, which sends a card from your deck to the graveyard when special summoned. Weathering Soldier? I think I'll quickly ash that. Just, you know, I don't want to see a Fossil Fusion in my future. A future Fossil Fusion. I mean, thinking about it, future Fossil Fusion sounds like a silly card. Like, you know, you reveal a Fossil card in your extra deck, send from your deck to the graveyard cards that, you know, include the thing for that Fossil monster, and of course, that you banish them during the standby phase after something or something, you know. Adamancipator Fossils. I enjoy me some fossils. Fossil Fusion. Why did they make Fossil Fusion AUR? Why, Konami? Konami? Why? Konami? Why? Why, Konami? Why could you not make it easier to get? You play this guy's deck? You love these guys? Yeah, Fossil Fusion Adamanticators are genuinely a very cool deck. Okay, so only Analyzer so far. Set Revival Golem from deck. Whoopsie daisy. Fun fact, Doki Doki only specials in face-up attack position or face-down defense position, so you have to decide whether or not you want to, like, you know, keep your vulnerable monster in attack position or just misplay and set a card on accident. I have a feeling that it was the latter, maybe. Unfortunately. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it just happens. You put face down? I mean, I'd suggest maybe... never mind. Doesn't matter. So, we have a Reptide. Reptide reveal 5. You will not hit any Adamantipator monster. That is my command to you, Reptide. You will not hit any Adamantipator monster aside from Analyzer. Not an Adamantipator, not an Adamantipator, not an Adamantipator, not an Adamantipator, not an Adamantipator. Like I said, not a single Adamantipator hit. You thought you escaped Doki Doki Literature Club at long last, but Doki Doki followed you? I like her finale. And yes, you would have gone to Gemini Adamantipator's to truly embrace the beauty of crystals? But Fossil Adamantipator is a lot less bricky. Well, yeah. Gemini Adamantipator's are very funny, per se, but, like, they're not the best deck. Oh, you're gonna attack me with your Reptide. Sure thing. I'll allow that. Mainly because I have a Shathana in my grave, which I can use to pop your Reptide. Sales pitches and... You are? Yeah, it is. You a sales pitch? True. Imagine pitching some sales to people. Like, why would you want to pitch sales to people? Seriously? What kind of idea is that? SMH. Sir. Weathering Soldier's already been used, sir. End phase, it loses 600 attack. Rip in peace, Weathering Soldier. I mean, it does, I guess, weather down. Murky Literature Club. I love the Murkies. Such a fantastic card. You would just like to say hi? Hi, hiker, Jonathan Romero. Hi, hiker, welcome. Is there a queue for us to follow, or is it just going down the tables? It is going down the tables so far as of this point. Because, well, of course, I want to, like, you know, play a bunch of stuff. But of course, I don't want anyone to miss anything, so, like, randomizing stuff is a bit silly in that scenario. And that way, people who got in early will still be able to do it. Which is fun and good, in my opinion, right? Hi, hiker, Andrew Murphy. Hi, hiker. Also, you know, when I saw the name Jonathan Romero in the chat, I was actually going to make a Doom joke. If, you know what I mean. Because, you know, if you've ever heard of Jonathan Romero, well, you know. You were at a locals yesterday and your opponent was playing VW. Somehow this guy proceeds to play Kaliga and follows up with Crystal Wing Pass. Was a surreal moment, can confirm. Kaliga Crystal Wing in Virtual Worlds. Yeah, that certainly happens. That certainly will happen. Okay, so I will Flawless Perfection. How's it going? Hi, hiker, Patrick. Hi, hiker, welcome. It's going rather well. Having a lot of fun with this. And we go and Shaman of the Tenmi. So, let's see. Revive Nahata, Ashina, or Monk. Probably revive a monk. I don't want to get rid of all of my monks, you see. Dum 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 dum. Doing pretty good playing Dragon Maids. Yes. I think Dragon Maids are a very cool deck. I don't play them in particular, but, you know, they are certainly better than you would imagine. Well, at least a lot of people would imagine. So, I can go into Adhara, Adhara specials. Well, that is Sashahara. So, with this, I probably want to go Sashahara. Link these 4 off. Do I? Yes, I do. I'll treat it as 4 materials so I can use my Adhara. Also, that means I probably want another copy of Shaman of the Tenny. So special with Weathering Soldier. Oh wait, I bounced the Nibiru to hand. Oh wait, wait a quick second. That is right. All of my non-effect monsters are not affected by card effects. What's with the Agave Dragon? It's a Gave Dragon, pretty much. It's a cool card. 5,400. Oh. Thank you, I guess. Thank you. I'll Flawless Perfection draw 2. Because Flawless Perfection is very, very cool. Oh, Weathering Soldier effect? That is fine. That is totally fine. I don't mind. And now my board is free for all and every Tenny. And with Flawless Perfection, of course. Quite perfect. Quite perfect. That's why you warned about bouncing back the nib. I mean, you did at least give me fair warning. So, let's see, Ashana. I can probably link into Berserker, yeah. Yeah, Berserker's good. Then I can make Draco Berserker. So, Berserker 1, 2, 3. Draco Berserker. Actually, wait. Berserker 1, 2, 3. Draco Berserker, another couple of cards. Nibiru made me even stronger. You can't even begin. This isn't even my final form. Hello? Hi, Hikaru Simpkun. Hi, Hikaru. Welcome, welcome. And here we go for Shudder. Special summons. Wait, I can't use Adhara's effect this turn. I've already used Adhara's effect this turn, haven't I? Phew. Well, I mean, at least I have Battle Phase. I can reduce its attack by 15. I mean, sure I guess, but nah. I want to hold that for a bit later. Oh wait, it was a revival gone. RIP. Hi, you missed my background stream, but you did watch it only to hear me scream for more than half the video. Well, I mean, I suppose that's very, very true. Very, very, very true. Well, you gotta go now. Catch me next time. Alright. Later, PCS. Bye-bye. Have a fantastic time, whatever it is, with whatever it is you're doing. Well, I hope you have a fantastic time, but of course, even if you don't, I still, you know, I still love you. Just as I love all of you, all of my fantastic viewers. Also, Plague Spreader, Zombie Effect. Okay, that gives me 2 draws. Because this field spell is very strong. Tenny is very nice. It is. It's very, very nice. One of the nicest decks around. It's like, you know, it's like, you know, it's like the number 69. Probably a very silly way to say that, but you know, it is definitely one of the nicest decks around. I should consider Vanity's Fiend in this deck. It's an easy special summon lockdown. Maybe. Or maybe Vanity's Ruler. Vanity's Ruler is very cool too. And I'm pretty sure I have at least one of it. And Vanity's Fiend... Let's see, Vanity's Fiend... Master Jewel... Ah, whoops. You got rid of your fossil fusion. That does not seem like a very good idea. Vanity's Fiend is, of course, a... you know, super rare. Vanity's Ruler is also a super rare, probably. No, wait, it's an ultra rare. And Majesty's Fiend. Now that's a super rare. A very, very nice super rare. My favorite number. I mean, I do often joke about nice when I see the number 69, but of course... I should be fine. So Skullgears, huh? Oh, you do realize all my monsters are unaffected by you, right? You do realize that, right? I know battle damage is double, but that's still one. Vanity's Ruler is the one that locks your opponent only? Ah, then Vanity's Ruler it shall be. So, link for 2. Halka Fibrax. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is still affected, but these are all unaffected. At the very least. I don't mind a quick little Halka Fibrax. It's cool, but you know. Actually, because you attacked without thinking of my Nahata in graveyard, your monster now dies. Even if you do add back Fossil Fusion. Which is unfortunate, but you know. Fossil Fusion, Fossil Fusion. Do I prefer to be called Aiko or Yakumo? I like being called Aiko, since that is... my name is in the Western order on my YouTube channel, because I, well, you know, only speak English, like I was saying. A 10 user, that's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Well, I am pretty cool, as a matter of fact. I hope I am. I hope I am. I might not be as cool as I hope, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do stuff that you gotta wanna do. Okay, so what are you gonna Fossil Fusion for? I have only Ash Blossom in my graveyard, so... oh, you're gonna use your own graveyard only? Okay, so... Skull King. Skull King discards to special summon a monster. Okay. So I have no real reason to worry about Skull King being there. He's just a big, beefy boy of some sort. Some shape or form, I guess. I don't know, maybe? Oh, actually, wait. Ah, yes. Synchro for Baron, that makes sense. Although, unfortunately, you can't add back Fossil Fusion again. Well, actually, you couldn't add back Fossil Fusion anyway, because it's only if it's destroyed by battle or card effect. Okay, so... not gonna destroy anything with Baron. Not even the field spell, which I think is a little silly, maybe. Baron in standby phase? Interesting choice. No. Well, let's... Baron the run. Do I watch any ENVtubers? I do watch any ENVtubers. I watch a vast majority of them, as a matter of fact. Personally, one of my favorite ENVtubers is Mono Bluetron, otherwise known as MBT. If you know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's make a Gave Dragon. just because, well, you know, it's a very cool card. So, jeez! Got me all the way back up to 8,000. And now we've shut back the Radiant because, well, you know, Radiant is very cool. Mr. Base Takes. Yep. He's actually one of my main inspirations as to my Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, to be honest. Seymour got you watching MBT? Totally understandable. Seymour is hilarious. You thought MBT stands for Marincess Blue Tang? Also, the Piss Shokan inventor. Piss Shokan! Anyways, right of Armacia. Here we go. Quickly write. And write this down. You're gonna lose instantly because of the effect of Fateful Adventure. MBT fans are something else. Yep, they really are something else. Marinsus. Damn Hulk's in trouble? Indeed. Okay, so 2,000. And you know what? I think I might finish you off with that little gift you gave me in the Nibiru token. The mistake of giving Tennies a Nibiru token, unfortunately enough. Tennies are like the one deck that really doesn't care about Nibiru. Like, well, actually, there are a few decks. Well, thanks for the drill. But anyways, that's a good game. And now, let's move to Table 4 versus... excuse me. Why does it say spectate? Konami! Oh, Konami. Please fix your game. Hello? Hi, Hacker. Naimon. Hi, Hacker. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Failed to join the table. Okay. Doesn't just seem like we can do table 2 right now for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know how. But, like, you know, it's definitely a thing. Small indie company Konami. Yes, that is the small indie company Konami. I'm psyched to chill with you. Finally, Konami. Thank you for fixing your... Well, not thanks for the drill. Let's go. Not thanks for the drill, but you know. Let's begin. Time to start. You already know it. Right, so of course, going first, because that is what you want with Tennies. Well, actually, you probably want to go second with Tennies. But, like, you know, going first is fun too. I see. Opened a decent enough hand, so let's see. Water Enchantress for right. Special in defense. Equip from the deck the spell card, of course. And by equip, I mean activate from decks. So then we go Shathana into Monk into Ashana from deck. Fateful Adventure, of course, adds this. No. I would rather not equip it. Activating it from the hand so I can search is much better. Gaming? Indeed, gaming. Also, hi Skyhawk. Welcome. And welcome back as well from your YCS event. I hope you did very well and had a lot of fun there because, well, you know, It's wise, yes. Of course, you gotta have some fun while you're there. So, we circle into the field spell. Because I have this, this, and this. I'll just activate the field spell, I guess. Gage, Dazif, and Rev's cards are your favorite Yayyyy-tubers? They're all pretty cool. They're all pretty cool. Why not send the Draco back? Because you can only use one effect of Heavenly Dragon Circle per turn. So if I tributed a monster for Dragon Circle, I wouldn't be able to search the field spell, which is very good at protecting my 10-year monsters. So I make Monk. And also, I can still pitch the Draco back just a little later anyway, so... I mean, I guess I Water Enchantress once the temples from hand special summon. How affordable is Tenny? It is literally one of the most affordable decks in the game. It only has a single ultra rare, and like, you can probably add a couple more ultra rares to the extra deck, but you really don't need to. You've never seen this deck? Yeah, it's pure Tenny basically, not the actual adventurer Tenny. Wait. Whoops, that was not the plan. The plan was to summon this first, and then do some other stuff. Which means, I guess I should probably just pass at this point. Well, like I said, we all make some mistakes. We all make some mistakes. When will Konami unban Gandor X? Well, unfortunately, the OCG has a different ruling to Gandor X to the TCG, so... Well, let's just say... They will never unban it. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, it's just normal machine. Okay. Phew. I was worried for a second that it would actually be Ruin Force FTK. You don't want to run into Ruin Force FTK on the ladder. Trust me, you don't. Is it a pure Sword Soul deck and not a 10-year Sword Soul deck? Yes, it is a pure Sword Soul deck, not a 10-year Sword Soul deck. One of the, at least in my opinion, more fun things to play. Anyways, let's Flawless Perfection, because that card is very, very cool. And totally not broken whatsoever. Interesting. You have something? Curious, curious. Ah, Heavy Freight Train Derek Crane, of course. Big Cannon soon? Indeed, indeed. Well, good to know summoning my monsters all in defense was a good idea. Because that way I can at least be okay. The field spell looks kinda OP, not gonna lie. Yeah. What do you mean? But agree that every turn is balanced? Totally balanced if it's on a deck like Tenny, of course. I mean, the fact of the matter is, you can play this in Tenny in the variation that plays the, other stuff. Which is very much not fair and balanced, but So let's see, Ruin Force is 12 or more. There's not 12 levels in the graveyard at this point. Search Box. Box probably searches the other 5-star Infinitrack. I'm fine with this. I'm mostly fine with this, actually. I probably should have gone into Draco Berserker or something. Probably should have gone into Draco Berserker. Tribute Ballista for this. Super Dreadnought FTK? I mean, they can't kill me. They can only deal 4,000 damage, at which point that dies. But they can come very close to killing me, of course. All these duels are very competitive? Not really. Not really. This is a lot more casual in comparison to what you'll see in the ladder. The ladder decks are... Let's just say you do not want to see the ladder decks if you're playing a casual deck like this deck, like Tenny's, or like Earth Machines. Although, Earth Machines is probably a bit better into ladder than tennies are, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7? No. Using the Ruin Force would probably be a bad idea since it banishes your tunneler, which means that you need to... that you've lost your tunneler, of course. You want to see me use Virtual World because you're building that next and you want to see some combos I can do? Well, unfortunately, I do not have Virtual World in my, you know, current deck. Very, very unfortunately. So 5,000 attack, 2,000, leaving me on 1,000 life points. And their monster is popped, which means I should be fine. It depends on what you're gonna pop though. I'm not gonna pop anything? Interesting choice. Oh wait, yeah, it's detached to pop. Of course, but usually the competitive ones end for you very quickly. That's true, that's true. Which is better, Sword Soul Tenny or Branded? I mean, I'd imagine Sword Soul Tenny is actually better since, well, you know, they just got the extremely powerful 10-star synchro that is that in-archetype 10-star synchro that is not the Chengyi. It's really cool. But, you know, Thomas the Tank Engine would like a word with me? Okay. Excuse me, are you not aware that my Tenny Spirit Shithana simply destroys any monster on the field by reviving Monk of the Tenny? Which means, bye-bye Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon. I love Shithana. Love Shithana. One of my favorite cards. Shithana is one of the cards of all time. Okay, so turn change. And now let's hopefully draw into something better. Well, I mean, I don't need to draw into something better because I can simply do something better. But, you know. Now, Ayashana. I have an Ash for Ash Anna. Stupid, silly puns. Right, Adhara. Oh, you're gonna Anger Knuckle? Sure thing, I don't mind. The effects are negated, you realize. So, okay, I'll allow that. You can do that if you want. Especially since it draws me 2 cards. And then I get 2 bounces. Well, actually, you know, maybe 3. Rank 11 would have steamrolled the board. I mean, the thing about the rank 11 is the rank 11 would also be destroyed by the effect of Tenny Spirit Shithana. Shithana is a very powerful card. As a matter of fact, for very good reason, it is considered one of the top Tenny things. Okay, link for this. Shaman effect. Discard to special summon. Either Adhara or Monk. Honestly, I'd special summon Adhara. Why? Well, I mean, I do want to do something silly, of course, but you know. And do you know what I will do? Something very, very silly. Here is my Draco Berserker of the Tenny. Now, they simply will not have Nibiru. Which means this shall simply be the game. So, 1500. Then activate effect. It can have a second attack on a monster. Oh wait, I thought it could have a second attack outright, so... Citadel activates. And then this resolves, so Draco Berserker attacks Citadel. And because Citadel, you know, is no longer on the field to have attack, it's reduced to not destroying anything. Draco Berserker really deserves an animation? Indeed it does. Indeed it does. One of the few cards, well, one of the many cards actually, as a matter of fact, that deserves an animation that does not actually have one. So let's see, I have Adhara. I guess I'll banish Adhara to add back Shithana just in case. I already have an Ashana after all, so... Let's see... I don't have any dragons in there. I mean, Sashahara should be theoretically what I should make, which I can actually make it because I can go Link Water Enchantress and Shaman into Berserker. And Berserker, you know what Berserker is? Berserker is a Link 3, which means this and this make Sashahara. Which, I mean, to be honest, should also have an animation, really. There are a lot of things that should have animations that do not, though, so, you know. Konami, I beg you, give Sashahara an animation. Alright, so with that, I'll pass turn. Sahasrara? Well, Sahasrara. Not Sashahara, Sahasrara. You know, it's very weird to try and pronounce these cards. Well, most of them are fine, but Sahasrara is probably the most difficult one to pronounce. DDDs don't have a single animation? Oh wow, jeez, that is very unfortunate, so I think I will Draco Berserker just in case. It banishes this. There's no fortress in graveyard to my knowledge. There is, however, a Ruin Force, but you can't Ruin Force if you only have a 10-star engrave. Konami will never be cool. As much as I hate to admit it, you're probably right, Scoosling. You're probably absolutely correct. Please, Konami, in the future, can you simply adhere to a thing of being cool? Because that would be very, very cool. Oh, you're gonna use that, Okay, so Anger Knuckle special summons, but you can only use that one effect. But also, it gives me 2 draws because of Flawless Perfection. Hooray! And here is this Royal Rare Vessel for the Dragon God that I crafted. Very nice. Ah, and now you summon Ruin Force. Okay. So, I will Saharasa. Cannot target effect monsters for attacks. So I'll put this in defense position so that if you try and attack, you'll have to attack this and this. Maybe I should have put it in attack position anyway. Actually, wait. You simply chose not to attack that. Okay, then. Guess what that means? That means it's time for the big finisher. A second 4600 attack token. And I mean, I guess, of course, you can shatter, but like, it's fine if you don't. Also, you kind of go through your monk very, very quickly, so I might need to add a second monk in here, so, you know. And by a second monk, I mean a second Draco back, because that would actually be really cool. And in the future, I will now go second from now on. I think I also have Called by the Grave, but I'm not absolutely certain about that. Okay, thanks for the jewel. Right, so. Now let's see. Yep. This is looking decent, Now for the deck. Let's do a quick little edit. Of course, we will add a couple of cards in. Probably a second Draco back. Probably cut a Fists. Maybe cut the Monster Reborn. No, the Monster Reborn is good, so I'll keep the Monster Reborn in at the very least. But definitely add a second Draco back at the very least. Because, I mean, if you're not going to play more than one Draco back in Tenny, what are you going to play more than one Draco back in, then? Who knows? Anyways, table 5 versus Freak. Alright. I'm psyched to duel with you. Let's go. Rouse Phoenix mode has an animation. I mean, of course the God cards have animations. They're pretty cool. Your adventure with the dark... Wait. Wait a minute. There was no response from the game server? I mean, yeah, of course. Sorry about that. I will need to check if Illegal Night is out, but as far as I know, it's not out right now. Is it? Yeah, Illegal Night is not out at all at this point. That's unfortunate. Maybe I could throw in a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon just in case my opponent does, you know, things. Whoopsie. Sorry, Freak. I'm very sorry. I must have broken the server, so let's try again. Freak, if you could join table 5 once again. Alright, so with that, I am psyched to duel with you. Let's go. I guess you can say the night is illegal when the night is illegal in Master Duel. But still illegal, you know. Because it isn't legal now, technically. That is a big technically, to be fair, though. It's a very cool night. Giving control of cards to your opponent is always funny, if you can especially Draco back them, or do other stuff. Well, actually, thinking about it, it's actually kind of good that I lost the die roll, because I was thinking of choosing to go first again, which, like I have said, Tennies do not want to go first. Very, very silly idea of mine that I had to make Tenny go first. All nights are illegal? True, Chris Conlon, true. Also, hi Heiko. Hi Heiko, welcome. Oh, sharks. Shark. It's sharks. I mean, I guess I'll ash that. I don't want, like, necessarily Kraken plus Shark. But, you know, it's fine. You wish they wouldn't make all of these you win the match cards? It robs us from being able to play them? True. Kraken control, yeah. I don't want to lose to Kraken, but Kraken should be relatively fine. Relatively, that is to say. I am, of course, playing Tenny, so, like, you know, should be relatively easy to get cards out. But Kraken itself is still slightly annoying. Something that is definitively, a card. Kraken is a card. Which, I have no way of saying whether it's good or bad, but I'm pretty sure it is, at the very least, a decent card. You hope it's not Crooked Cook? They can't make Crooked Cook. Really? Making a Abyss Dweller? Come on. I suppose that's fine. I just kill the Dweller. The Dweller just dies, and one of the cards of all time. Yep. Definitively one of the cards of all time. So, 2 sets, huh? Well, I could theoretically get rid of 2 sets relatively easily. I have Ride, I have Circle, which I probably use on the field, actually, thinking about it, because Rite of Aramesia. Oh, rather, well, that is. Abyss Dweller negates graveyard effects, which is not something you want to run into in Tenny. Iron Knight of Revolution is stuck with the You in the Match effect. I don't think making World Championship prize cards with actual good effects that are actually playable is exactly a good idea. It'd just be like Minerva, stuff like that, but even a billion times worse. Unfortunately enough. I wish it wasn't like that, but that's how it'll be. Place this here. I special Nahata, not the Vishara. So, Nahata's grabs me Fateful Adventure. Fateful works to get me a copy of the Equip spell. I'll equip it since there's no use in not equipping it. With Draco back, I bounce one of the back row. With the Shutter, I bounce the other back row. And then the Abyss Dweller is, of course... I said Abyss Dweller and my mind went, oh, bounce Abyss Dweller. Thank you, brain. Thank you. I am very happy to be in possession of you. Well, if that isn't proof that saying something can make your mistake have a problem, I don't know what is. Okay, so we Griffin Rider. Some prize cards are more balanced. Look at Giant Hand. I wouldn't exactly call Giant Hand balanced as a card. It's decent enough, but it's still essentially a free negate. So we Griffin. I know they're not playing Mac Knight, so I should not have to worry about playing around them. Might as well Dragon Circle into Ashina from deck. Since, it is extra damage, and then next turn I get to be able to, do even more. Wait. Was that summon... That was summon 5, wasn't it? Come on. Well, I mean, at least I do damage, so yeah. I know they have a set back row. Well, I mean, they have a back row in hand, so I shouldn't really be that worried about something coming down. Oh, it's just ice barrier. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind an ice barrier. Although, what are you searching with the ice barrier? Oh, I guess you're sending a Biz Shark and adding back Buzzsaw Shark or something. You're playing Coelacanth Sharks. Huh. Well, I mean, better Coelacanth than other stuff. I love Coelacanth. Really cool. Me too. And here we go. Just a quick little monk. So, with Coelacanth in hand, Coelacanth in grave at least, you've got Buzzsaw Shark, but what will Buzzsaw Shark go into, out of curiosity? There are many things Buzzsaw Shark can go into. Crooked Cook is probably not one of them because I'm pretty sure Buzzsaw Shark actually locks you into waters. Does it? No, it just locks you into Xyz, so Crooked Cook is a distinct possibility, which, let's just say, you know. But also, there is also the potential of a Dugaris, which would be really cool. Special summon, use effect, special summon Dugaris. Ah yes, my second copy of Draco back, of course, as you know. Because there is already a Draco back on the field, I can't really activate it because you can only control one Draco back. But that's fine. That's totally fine. Alright. You had better be making the Dugaris in the extra monster zone. Because I really, really want to see that Coelacanth coming out. You picked up an Abyss Sharks out of the few light packs you picked up. Pretty happy? Nice. Nice. That is pretty cool, Chris. How do I feel about the latest prize card being a vanilla monster instead of the usual you win the match monster? Well, I mean, it's a YCS prize card, which is very different from a World's prize card. World's prize cards are you win the match monsters specifically because they should not be anything good at all. But personally, I like it. I like it. I think it's what prize cards should be. A trophy, essentially. Oh, Stealth Kraken. Of course, of course. I don't mind the Stealth Kraken. Also, hi Kerr, Fujiru. Hi Kerr. Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard. Alright, so I take 1,000 thanks to the token dying. Battle phase. If it's destroyed. Okay, so let's just super quickly reduce that monster's attack. GG's indeed. Well, I mean, can't say I didn't try. At least I have Right of Aramecia for the next turn. At least I do. Alright. Alright. Why is it that when I see Maxi, it's only at this point in the game? Seriously, you gotta be kidding me. So, of course, you send Water Enchantress. Water Enchantress for the activated thing. For the thingy. add from deck to hand, of course. And I cannot search a griffin. Whoopsie daisy. Well, I mean, at least I have Heavenly Dragon Circle engrave. That should totally be fine. So special summon. Stealth Kraken will probably activate at this point. At which point I chain Heavenly Dragon Circle. Wait. I do control a non-effect monster though. Yeah. Come on. Shouldn't it be working? Shouldn't it be working? Konami. The good thing about this deck is it does actually special summon quite a lot, so Maxi is still worth it. I don't think it has exact vein, but you know, it should be fine. Like, genuinely pretty fine. Please, 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 please use Lifeless Fish or something, or like at least overlay for Dugaris. Oh wait, you Ice Barriered that turn, so you couldn't overlay for Dugaris. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. 28 plus 19 is 38. 48. Wait, is Dugaris 15 or 1000? Let's see. So Dugaris has 1200. Okay, so 4000. 4900. Alright, so not quite game, but very much almost. Or at least, you see. If I play it the way that I am going to play it, which, you know, I loved Coelacanth and all, but unfortunately for you, I simply cannot allow you to. Oh! Coelacanth has an animation, huh? Nice. Nice. That's genuinely very, very cool. Discard Cradle, and here we go. I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen, freak. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so 2000, which means I simply need to bounce the Stealth Kraken. Nice. Okay, is Danger still good? It is still good. And let me just tell you, this is when part of the music is actually really good. Really, really good. So, let's see. Let's see. Link into Monk. Because I now have Shithana in my graveyard. Well, let's just say Monk is pretty well off. Draco back, the extremely rideable dragon, will be activated. And at this point, they have to use Kraken's effect. Otherwise, I simply bounce it. There we go. And with this, as far as I know, search from deck to hand. Not for Shatter, but of course, flawless perfection of the Tenyi. We'll use the flawless perfection, of course. Unaffected by other monster effects. And then we go Ashina into Vishadow, of course. I've already used up all 3 of my monks. I mean, slightly unfortunate, but I should be fine. It'll be fine. I think I can Draco Berserker here. Yeah, I still have Draco Berserker. Which is pretty much game over. Up. So we Vishadow into Shaman. Shaman discards Adhara. Special summon Monk. I guess. Looks like I don't have any other monks. Let's for Shadow bounce the Stealth Kraken. Dun, da, 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 da. And now, since I haven't normal summoned yet, of course I take back the Nahata, since it's the only Nahata left, of course. And normal summon that. And with Nahata, well, you already know what's coming. Tenyi Spirit Sasahara. Tenyis really need one of those things. Can I join? Absolutely. The room code is currently in the top of, well, the top of the thing. The thingy thing. It's in the pinned comment, to be more specific, you know. So, battle phase, attack over the Dugaris, and attack directly. Well, I mean, there are several cards you could draw that would immediately end the game here. Well, actually, I don't think there are any cards you could draw that would immediately end the game here, but still. It's a ton of fun. And you skip the main phase, so you can't enter the battle phase. Which means you can't actually draw stuff. You know? Opponent doesn't get a main phase? True, because of Dugaris. Those are the most terrifying words. I still haven't normal summoned yet? Absolutely. I know exactly how it feels because I played T-Elements in the TCG. Oh, you're using right hand shark's effect. Nice. I see, I see. There's a distinct possibility that there could be a crooked cook in my future. But I will be fine. Alright, so Saharasa summons out a monster. Might as well summon it in defense position. I doubt there's any piercing monsters. We got a Vishada. Okay. Yuan Tia, gotta ask what build I'm rocking. I am using the Danger Teal. Oh no. Oh no. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. No, 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 no. Actually, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. It's not like I can get my Tenyi Spirit token attack over, of course. Right, 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 right. For... yeah, it isn't. It isn't. Not the hand sharks. I mean, like I said, it'll be fine. They don't have any cards to discard for this Grethis effect engrave. Oh, so it gains 300 attack and defense for each card currently in my hand. Okay, so I mean, theoretically you can't actually attack this, which means you have to attack this and this, and I survive because of my Nahata in my graveyard, which is very cool. You've played against Danger Tier before? Yes, but you haven't exactly played against my variant of Danger Tier, which is... Oh wait, right. I forgot about the effect of Lifeless Leaf Fish. Which, let's just say, gives them a free draw. I still need to lose both of these before anything happens, and both of these are unaffected. And this can't be targeted by card effects or for battle, so, you know. You're surprised to find out that Tsuchinoko has not gotten reprinted before? Oh yeah, Tsuchinoko has absolutely gotten reprinted. There's a link for Tenny? Absolutely. Tenny Spirit Sahasrara was actually the original link for Tenny, I think. I don't remember when it was specifically released. I think it was originally an ultra rare, but I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, it was an ultra rare in Duel Overload. Which was, you know, a very silly thing. A very silly pack. So, Special Beautiful, Fishborg Launcher, absolutely. Gluttonous Reptile Fin, and Silent Angler. That's mostly fine. If the Synchro attacks Sahasrara... Well, you see, the thing about Sahasrara's effect is, while you control a face-up non-effect monster, monsters your opponent controls cannot target effect monsters for attacks. And they can't target it with card effects either. Damn, this duel is long? Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I put the duel... By the way, I put the duel thing on too long, the duel timer, that is. Because, like, you see... Trishula, okay. Okay, then. I mean, sure, I guess. I guess? But, you know. I guess. Well, actually, Trisha is really cool, so banish Saharasa. Ah, I see. Banish that from the grave. Well, I mean, with that, I suppose I have no option but to surrender because I am losing. But let me tell you, thanks for the game, and that was a really good duel. Thank you. Thank you, freak. Anyways, with that done, let's begin on table 6. Jeez, there's a lot of people playing. Jeez. But I don't mind it. I'm psyched to deal with you. I'm psyched to deal with you too. Okay, so, Let's see. What should I put in my Tenny deck as a different thing? I mean, I guess I could put Cold by the Grave. Actually, yeah. Let's just super quickly search Cold by and, you know, just add a couple of Cold buys to my Tenny deck. Take out the Lightning Storm since I have never once activated this Lightning Storm spell card. Because, well, I mean, it's a good card, certainly. But, you know, not the best. And take out, I mean, I guess, a copy of... I don't want to take the second Dragon back out. I guess Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn is good, but you know, sorry. Alright, so back to the Duel Room. And here we go. Let's go. Begin Duel. You just love asking, how do I feel about Mystic Mine? Personally, I like Mystic Mine a lot. Well, actually... No, that's just my automatic reaction to saying stuff. But personally, I actually dislike Mystic Mine a lot. It's not a very fun card to play against. It's funny, but it's not very fun. Okay, so this hand is very weird. Interesting, but weird. Mystic Mine is the devil. It is the devil. You just realized Tenny are not actually a part of the Sword Soul archetype. Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah. Mystic Mine, bad. I do not like Mystic Mine. Who likes Mystic Mine? I don't know. I think there might be some people who like Mystic Mine, but you know. Not me. Very much not me. Did I get Mystic Mine at locals? No, I didn't. And even if I did, I would have been able to defeat it. Because I play cards that can defeat Mystic Mine, thankfully. I mean, honestly, I would still use Mystic Mines if I had the room. Because, you know, it's an extremely powerful card that essentially wins you the game if your opponent doesn't have an out. Which basically, isn't that the epitome of cards that you want in your deck? But also, it's just not very fun. Jeff Leonard is the only person allowed to play Mystic Mine. True. Maybe. I mean, I know about Jeff Leonard. I know the jokes. He's a pretty cool guy, at least to my knowledge, so I'll special summon Water Enchantress. As far as I know, you can control as many Water Enchantresses as you want, so... I mean, this is a bit of a silly choice, but... you'll ash my adventure. Well, I don't mind that, genuinely. You think if it was a one-of, it would be okay? If it was a one-of, I honestly don't think it would still be okay. Even if it was just at one. Mystic Mine is, let's just say, not balanced whatsoever. No, it's even just the one you think is broken? Yeah. One of Mystic Mine would theoretically be a lot worse than multiple Mystic Mine, because, I mean, you can't really prepare for it, and you can't really imagine your opponent has it in their hand. While you can prepare for triple Mystic Mine, but one Mystic Mine... No, thank you. I would not like that. Oh, Math Mix. Oh, nice. TCG only wants your money from Mystic Mine? True. Theoretically. You opened double Ash Blossom? Damn. Well, now I can see why you have the Foolish Burial Sigma. Mathmech Final Sigma... Mathmech Sigma Male. Anyways, Addition Sigma... Link into Lingeribo? Sure, I guess. Ah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. One Mystic Mine plus 3 Field Barrier. Yeah. It's like Imperial Order when Imperial Order was at 1. I do not like Imperial Order being at 1 because it stops all spell cards. Just like Mystic Mine stops all monster cards. So make Wicked. You haven't normal summoned this turn, have you? Have you? And then you just update Jammer? I mean... yes. So, Dark Wind... And also another Dark. Dark Wind and Earth, so... Yeah, that should be game. Rip in pepperoni for me. in pepperoni. Thanks for the drill, though. Thanks for the drill. Anyways, moving on to the next one. Rengoku 738. I am psyched to duel with you. Cosmic Cyclone? Yeah. Prohibition Cosmic Cyclone? Yeah. That's a good counter. But there are other cards that are good against Mystic Mine, like Galaxy Cyclone, for instance. Galaxy Cyclone is a lot of fun. I just open very unfortunately in this variant of the deck. Because, you know, maybe I should actually play more 10 cards and make it a 50 card deck instead of... Oh, there we go. Vessel for the Dragon Soul. That's the more 10 cards that I wanted. So let's see. Mapura, Vishada. Wait. That's right. I said I should go second, but I am choosing to go first instead. Alright. Well, Monkey Monk. And then we Vessel. Because Vessel is an extremely powerful card. Galaxy Cyclone, really? Indeed, it is. Genuinely a pretty good card. Mainly because the decks that do play Galaxy Cyclone tend to mill a lot of cards. So... Search Adhara. Special Vishada. Normal. I mean, that's fine. And then use this to go into Shithana. I've already got Nahata, which is fine. So Shithana specials. And with this, I now go into Draco Berserker plus the other link to, well, the only link to the deck has, really, Shaman. And then I'll use Shaman to revive my Monk. Not Galaxy, the Cosmic one? Yeah, I know Cosmic Cyclone is very good against the deck. Although, Galaxy Cyclone is also very good, mainly because, well, let's just see. Galaxy Cyclone is very different in its applications that you want to use it for, so let's Adhara back the, you know, Ashina, and that might as well be it for the turn. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Tenny needs an additional couple of engines to play a very good deck, and also it needs Vanity's Fiend, probably, and also the other Fiends, but you know, it should be fine. It should theoretically be fine. Winder, huh? Time Thieves, Curious. Very, very curious. Well, I think I will Draco Berserker it. At the very least. It might get outed by something else, but oh, you're gonna adjust to that. Nice. I see. I like Adjuster. Cool extender for Time Thieves. Very, very fun. I like that they gave it an extender too. What are you gonna banish? There's 3 cards you could banish. Banishing the Nahata? I mean, sure, I guess. I still have Shithana and Mapura. Both of them are just as fine. And banish. You don't play Galaxy Cyclone because T-Element traps have cards that can activate when destroyed? Well, the idea is, in T-Elements, you send Galaxy Cyclone to the graveyard. And then you banish it to destroy Mystic Mine. Cosmic Cyclone is definitively a lot better against Telement stuff though, but you know. Oh, Suship Time Thieves. Sure, I don't mind Suships. They are pretty cool. I remember last week playing against Suships. It's pretty cool. And I just like and love the whole Shari thing. Da da da. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. I might need to get some antihistamines in the future, maybe, by the way. Mainly because, well, you see, there is a slight problem that I have been having recently, super recently, with talking of Utopia Double. Come on. Are you really gonna do me like that? Are you really gonna do me like that? Come on. Come on. You don't need a Utopia Double me. Come on, come on. No need to Utopia Double this girl. No. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I forgot about this. Utopia Double is a bad idea because of Shaman of the Tenyi. Unfortunately enough. Well, it seems he wanted to do the most damage, so maybe next time you should attack Shaman with Utopia Double instead of the other one. But rip. You don't mind Tyr, but not the Shadol engine? The Shadol engine is pretty funny. Pretty fun. One of the more fun engines to play. So let's see. I already have link pointers to everywhere. I could theoretically activate a Shudder, but I mean, activating of a Shudder would be kind of silly. Outstanding move? Indeed. Sometimes you simply forget what your cards do. Sometimes that happens to me. When that happens to me, well, you know, I then remember what my cards do just in time, because Master Duel is an automatic simulator, and the thing about automatic simulators, they kind of tell you what to do. Anyways, let's do this. Well, wait a minute. I've already used the effect of this, right? Have I? Yeah, I've used the effect of this. Which means I should not make Baxia. Because I can't activate the effect of Baxia. Oh, well, you know, Basha, but still. Same difference. I could theoretically gain a lot of life points and that'd be kind of funny, but, you know, I don't think it'd be the best idea. So instead, let's link away into Sahasraha. And with this on the board, you already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start recycling my Adharas. And with a recycled Adhara, you of course already know what that means. That means it's not quite game yet. Not quite. But the Sahasraha does prevent them from targeting my effect monsters. Which means, of course, there's a non-zero chance that I can win this. A distinctly high non-zero chance. Your friend plays Vendred here and he was like, that is a huge respect. Indeed, I respect that. Vendred is a very, very cool deck, so playing Vendred Tia generally is just very nice. So, special summon one from your hand, take any number of Suship Shari, place them on top of the deck in any order, and let's just banish and negate that. Well, it doesn't negate, but it does banish, which prevents it from special summoning. Fire Aqua, by the way. Fire Aqua. Oh, wait. Wait. It has to target an effect monster your opponent controls. Sure thing. Now, I mean, I guess I can 10-y Spiritual Thana this, but... you know... Yeah, let's destroy the Suship Shari. One of the top Suship Sharis of all time. Suship Shari is one of the top cards of all time. One of the cards of all time. The top of all time. No. Let's say we finish this in a monkey way. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Thanks for the Duel. I mean, I guess I could say I'm sorry, but, you know, it's fine. Pure Tenny based, it is indeed a very fun deck. Right, so next up. Tider. Alright then, Tider. Let's see what you have in store. You didn't know I was dueling the donut? What do you mean by dueling the donut, out of curiosity? Curious. The Lightsworn Dominion. That's mainly a joke. Curious the Lightsworn Dominion is a funny card, but its name is Curious, so saying Curious, and then using Curious the Lightsworn Dominion, you already know what I mean. You already know what I'm gonna say. Oh, I see. Okay, so I just simply opened the best opening hand of all time. What would be even better would be if I were to draw Rite of Aramesia. How much of an anime fan am I? I enjoy a lot of anime, although I'm not very much into the modern seasons. I haven't watched very many modern season animes, though I am planning to watch Spy X Family, because Spy X Family, let's just say, I've read the manga, and the manga is genuinely one of my favorite ones. It's really cool. And it has some hilarious segments in it, you know? Lloyd and Yor are both fantastic characters, and I love Anya. Oh, witchcrafters, huh? Okay. Interesting grave effects. I see. You know, I wonder if you could use this grave effect in order to trigger a bunch of banish card effects. That would be very silly, but also very funny. It's so wholesome. Spy X Family is hilarious. Indeed it is. And like they're actually becoming a family. You got an early morning say wish. That's a great day and all night. Alright. Night-night, Carl. Night-night. Hopefully you have a fantastic sleep. How many hand traps do I run? Seems like the field spell would be better the more I run. That's true, I guess, actually. That's true. Personally, I only run 6, but I could put in 3 copies of Artifact Lancia, maybe. Maybe just in case. Wait, no, Artifact Lancia would be bad for me, because I am playing a deck that requires you to banish cards. Right. So yeah. Holiday, huh? Special Jenny and banish... Jenny is seems very cool. Okay, so Spell Chronicle. You can banish 2... If I remember correctly, you can banish 5 spells and traps from your deck. And then, I mean, isn't there a thing where you can get back every Witchcrafter thing? Ah, yes! That's it. You use Shmieta to send the grave thing and add 5 Witchcrafter spells from your banished zone to your hand. So Creation, there's Holiday, so Search, Revive. This one is Bounce, Spell or Trap cards. This one is the first turn it would be destroyed, it's not destroyed. Ah, except the turn it was sent there. I see, I see. And this is special summon one from your hand and your opponent can't activate effects for the rest of the turn. This is your opponent can't target other spellcasters with card effects. Also discard a card to destroy a face-up card your opponent controls. Okay, okay. Well, I mean, I suppose I have a decent enough hand to get through this board. Artifact Lancia only works on the opponent's turn. Oh, I know that. Unfortunately enough, this deck does actually have things that are important on the opponent's turn too. Oh yeah, right. You can also use Jenny's effect in your opponent's turn to tribute summon. I sometimes forget that the Witchcrafters actually have decent effects. Very, very cool. And fair and balanced, so... This one special summons Ver, which should, you know... Ver activates by discarding a spell, and then all of my monster effects on the field are negated, as far as I can tell, if I remember correctly what Ver does. But that doesn't necessarily matter so much when I am playing the Tenny deck. Oh no, you're just using another Hane, I guess. So I mean, I guess that kinda just locks you out of targeting stuff. Okay, so... Let's see... I can't target any spellcasters with spell effects. With card effects. Okay, so... I need to kill this by battle, that means, or by the effect of the other monk. And by the other monk, I mean, well, you know what I mean. So, Link for Monk. There is a Metaphys-armed dragon, so I probably could play a Metaphys-armed dragon, to be honest. In this build. Just so I can play around stuff like this. If they choose to discard to negate. That's fine, that's fine. That's good to know. So, let's send... I mean, I guess I send an Ashina. Search for Shudder. Yeah, Search for Shudder. Search at Heart is also decent enough, but I don't mind it. So, wait. Okay, we have Ashina. There's Fists of the Unrivaled Tenny. Which, I mean, I guess means... Oh, no. No. I want a Vishada first. And with the Vishada, of course, I special summon it. Mainly because Hane... Is Hane pronounced like... Actually, no. Hane isn't pronounced like Hane. I know Hane is actually theoretically pronounced like Hane because it is basically transliterated Japanese, like the vast majority of the early cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. But like, you know, that's fine. That's definitively fine. Okay, I will keep this. Let's special summon an Atara. Ah, you're gonna use your Hane to target something? Sure, I don't mind. Gonna target my Adhara, huh? Well, I mean, good thing I have Heavenly Dragon Circle. That's one simple way to play through a Hain. You think it is pronounced Heine? Or maybe it could be pronounced Heine. I could see it. A little. So search another Adhara. Hain doesn't destroy, which means I have flawless perfection. I normal summon Adhara, I guess. Yeah. I normal summon Adhara. Sing for... Well, first off, I link for its enchantment, of course, first. I could... Oh, wait, yeah. Did I already use the Adhara effect? No, wait, I didn't. And it's just not activating because I don't have a normal monster. Okay, so I'll keep Fists of the Unrivaled Tenny up, I guess. I don't need Draco back. Hi, am I playing with viewers? I am indeed Yami556 Gaming. I am indeed. Also, hi Hiker. Welcome. So with this, I add Hara, add back Ashina, and now I can't go into Draco Berserker of the Tenny, unfortunately, but I can go into Tenny Spirit Sahasrara. So that's also fine. And with Sahasrara, I killed. And mainly because, well, you see, my monster's unaffected by things. My effect monsters are unaffected by things at the very least. I can do some very interesting things with it. How was my day? So far, my day has been good. It's early in the morning for me today, relatively. But that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind it. So, I will pass. And next turn, I can use Heavenly Dragon Circle and all of the rest of these Tenny things in my graveyard. Fortunately enough, I love Tennys. Very, very cool archetype. 3 spell counters. There's no cards left banished from that effect, so not really very particularly useful, at least in my opinion. My morning then? Yeah, it is my morning indeed. Alright, so I know you have a spell that special summons from grave. Which, I mean, also means it's kind of unfortunate. I probably shouldn't have used Sahasrara to, you know, attack that. But, you know. It's 10 over there? I see. Although, I don't know if you'd necessarily call me bro or anything, but, like, you know. I see. Also, it is kind of why I chose this time in particular, because, like, you know, it's a good time for streaming to American viewers. Because American viewers, you know, American viewers. I mean, I guess I'll Tenny Spirit Sahasrara target the Effect Veiler to special summon, Which means you now cannot target my thing, and I now have a Fist of the Unrivaled Tenny to negate your stuff. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's like 11 o'clock right now. Because it's Sunday in the US, that means people are probably starting to go to bed. And by 11 o'clock, I mean like 11 o'clock specifically in like, you know, that particular place. So holiday is you can only use, so that's good. Means I don't have to worry about another holiday. Another holiday should be fine. Even if they do activate it, it's fine. What made me go to a Link style deck? Well, you see, I like Link monsters. They are very cool. They're a lot of fun, and I like the playstyle. Although fusions can also be very fun as well. Like legitimately. Some of the most fun around are fusion monsters or Link monsters. So banish holiday. Ah, you're using Jenny effect. Okay. That's decent enough, I guess. Although it does draw me 2 cards, of course, but you know. Jenny's effect can activate theoretically at this point, but like, why would you do that? Next duel is with me. Oh god, please no brick. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. It will be fine. I am the one worried about breaking a little, personally. Because, well, you know, I play a Tenny deck, and Tennies, they're definitely something. Definitely something. Meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. I mean, if you want to target a monster, you can only target the Tenny Spirit token, which is also unaffected by card effects because of Flawless Perfection. Fun fact. Which means you have to kill Flawless Perfection, and then kill, of course, the token after that. Because you can't attack into Sahasrara. Sahasrara, yeah. Sahasrara is a very, very silly way of saying it. Well, I mean, of course, it's a foreign word, but, like, you know, it just sounds silly, I guess, maybe. Especially in comparison to, like, Sasharaha. Sasharaha just sounds more intuitive. So link into Linkaribo. Oh no, just simply link into Relinquished Anima. Sure thing. Sure thing, I mean. That's fine. I think Unveiling was used this turn. Or at least... No, wait. Unveiling was not used. And Draping I don't think was used. Well, I mean, actually, probably was. Unveiling, Draping, and the other one. Yeah. Which means there are 3 cards in the hand. Which means I should probably still be fine, but I am slightly worried. I mean, of course, first off, I'm gonna Flawless Perfection. Might eat a response quickly. I can eat his board with Draco Masters. One unfortunate thing about that, I do not own Draco Masters. I probably should have crafted that instead of something else, but you know. Hindsight is 20/20. Okay, so Ashana effect to summon. They could theoretically... No, they can't actually theoretically use this. Do they have Jenny engraved? No. Actually, wait, they could theoretically use this because I have Flawless Perfection face up. If they choose to Hain, though, I can simply Heavenly Dragon Circle, search from deck to hand another monster, and continue with my plays. It's all rather simple, really. Alright then, so, Monk. And because of Vishada, I can bounce my own Sahasrara. Sahasrara, yeah. Not Sasharaha. It's not Sasharaha, it's Sahasrara. So I'll activate effect of Heavenly Dragon Circle, I guess. Heavenly Dragon Circle will add any tiny card from deck to hand. That doesn't really have any reason to be responded to, so I'll search out Mapura, which means, Mapura prevents Monk from being targeted at least, but you know. Anima is also a effect monster, so, I guess I Vishada? What do I Vishada though? Hain or Sahasrara? If I Vishada Sahasrara, I can make my own Sahasrara again. I also need a second copy of the link to, by the way, so... But if I do it on Hain... Well, can simply use Hain again next turn. I think I'll use Sahasrara instead. You're back? Hi, Kerr, Alfonso. Hi, Kerr. Welcome back. Won't be able to play tonight again? Okay. Okay. I guess that's fine. So what did I get Vishada of? Yeah, I special summoned Ashana. I can't use this though. So I can special summon Vishada from hand. I just need another shaman, which should theoretically be fine. Theoretically. So then I can use Ashana, special summon. I guess. Mr. Logs would be proud of all his tennies. I hope so. Mr. Logs is pretty cool. Down, ding, ding. Dun, 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 dun. Is this Go Second Tenny? It's something like Go Second Tenny, not quite, but something like it. So I can normal summon these. Yeah, I think what I want to do is make Baksha, or well, Basha, as it is actually called, so... If this dies, I'm a little bit unfortunately off. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine. The Hain will just simply not activate. It just won't activate whatsoever. Never at all. The Mr. Log's gamer move is to add 2 Vashada and 1 more. Let's go, Tenny. True. So, Haney. Wait, can Shaman target Shaman? Yes, Shaman can target Shaman. Interesting. Which means I really should be playing 2 of this. Let me just say, I like this as a thing. So discard as cost. You never knew that? You never knew what? That Shaman can revive Shaman? Yeah, it's very good. You have a question? How long have I been playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, let's just say I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for probably a lot longer than most people in chat. Most people. There are some who have probably been playing a lot longer than I have personally as well. So, you know, you played Sword Soul for 2 months. I mean, to be fair, Sword Soul doesn't exactly play more than 1 of that, so I would be totally understanding how you would make a mistake like that. So, Link Summon. I mean, maybe that was a bit of a mistake, but it should be fine, right? Since I still have Nahata. I think Holiday is gone, but there's a creation. So there's 1 Holiday. The first time it would be destroyed by battle, 2 Holidays. Depends on whether or not they have multiple Holidays. You've been playing since 5D's era? Me as well, actually. So, well, you know. Like I said, some people in chat will have been playing for longer than me. I will have also been playing for longer than a lot of people in chat. I mean, theoretically, I started playing when I was a little kid. Baby Lightning Spirit, but I'm no longer a baby Lightning Spirit and I am still playing, so I started playing competitively, really, when, like, 5Ds came out. Well, relatively speaking. In 5Ds, my first meta deck was 6 Samurais. 6 Samurais, you see, was one of my favorite decks of all time. I loved playing it. It was just genuinely a very cool deck, in my opinion. If you control a Witchcrafter, so Yayyyy. Alright, so quickly... Creation... Adds a monster from deck to hand? That's probably relatively important. The 6 Sam Loop? Yeah, the 6 Sam Loop. Or at least, 6 Samurai as a deck was relatively cool. I liked it, at the very least, because you are simply able to go normal summon, special summon, normal summon, special summon. Are you gonna finally make Ver? Or are you just gonna use this to summon another Hane? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was another Hane in my future. But still, I want to see Ver. Is very, very cool. Draping, Oh, right. So it bounces, of course. Draping as a bounce is pretty strong. Relatively so, comparatively. But, you know, it's a lot better than nothing. As a spell and trap removal, that is to say. So there's this. If a Witchcrafter monster you control would discard to activate an effect, you can send it from the field to the graveyard instead, and you can place it in your face-up spell or trap zone. If it's in your graveyard and you control a Witchcrafter. I see. You loved looping Infernity Archfiend? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Maybe I should have changed the rules from long to slightly shorter, but you know. You've only been playing generic older cards before Synchros? Ah, yes. I remember the formats before Synchros. Well, I know of the formats before Synchros. I didn't actually play them, so I can't say I quite remember them. But those formats were definitively non-archetypal formats. Archetypal formats are very cool though. I like them. I like them a lot. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Alright. So let's see. Jenny effect will special summon which one? Or Genny? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Archetypes make deck building less cryptic? Yeah, they do. Even if the formats before synchros were interesting, I personally like archetypal decks because being able to combine different archetypes is actually very cool. It makes it a lot of fun, like genuinely. Playing combined archetypes is some of the most fun I have had in this trading card game ever since I began. So you are special summoning there. Okay then, so negate the effects of monsters I control. Good. Good to know. Dun 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 dun. Creation end phase and holiday end phase. I see. Well, I mean, I have Heavenly Dragon Circle, so I can search. Is there a hard once per turn? Yes, but negating an effect doesn't necessarily mean that, like, you know, you have to do things. Oh, Maxi. Maybe a little bit late, but I don't mind it. So what did you add back to hand? You added back Unveiling, Holiday, and Creation. Okay, so... Jeez, this really has been a very, very long game. I might as well use this. Add back another Adhara. I mean, I guess I tribute Heavenly Dragon Circle for... Tribute for Shadow for Heavenly Dragon Circle. And I search a, you know, Ashina. Then I use the effect of my Heavenly Vishada. And by Heavenly Vishada, I mean just my Vishada, of course. And now I can finally do a decent amount of damage. So, we will bounce the Vera to hand. There's still 2 Hainies in grave. Or well, Haines, but you know, same difference. Let's Adhara special summon. I have to add some Sword Soul cards to the deck. Not because, like, I have the good Sword Soul cards or anything, but just because Sword Soul cards are actually pretty cool. So, let's see. Synchro for 8. I mean, theoretically I could make Sahasrara, but Sahasrara isn't quite so good right now, so... Maybe I do just make Draco Berserker. I need more cards. It does give me a decent amount of stuff though, so... Special summon, I can special summon Berserker. And in my grave I have Heavenly Dragon Circle, but I can't use it since I've already used one effect of it this turn. Might as well do that. It gains 0 and it can't attack since there are no monsters here. And finally, 1000. And there we go. You've already had the thing, had the thing, had the thing, had the thing. Thing. It would have been great if I had Chi Xiao, but they didn't add Sword Soul to the secret packs. Yeah, I know. They're probably gonna add like a couple of secret packs later on, but right now, I don't feel like they want to do that. I think like one long one might be just fine though. Like maybe a couple long one, maybe tie up. But I don't have Chi Shell, unfortunately. Did I watch anything related to YCS Niagara? I did. Apparently, Exosister won. Congratulations to the Exosister player who built Exosister specifically to beat Danger Tier, because Danger Tier is the best deck in the TCG, and won because they versed a lot of Danger Tier. So yeah. I mean, they really did build a deck properly, and played that deck to their maximum potential. So, really, I'd say it's very, very cool. And I would, of course, say congratulations. You already know. Ah, and here is unveiling, and you already know what that means. I always think of a best of 3 versus meta when I say something like, you know what that means, or something like that. Is Salamangreat great? I've had Salamangreat's pretty decent. I've had it's pretty decent. Not the greatest not the greatest deck of all time, of course, but it will be cool, especially after the ban list. Sprite is strong too? Yes, it is. Survive, adapt, overcome. Main deck Necro Valley seems to work. Yes, Necro Valley is very good against T elements. So you're targeting Hain, of course. Special summon. And now for that all-important game 3. So, drew into a Shisana. Jenny effect. Are you gonna finish the holiday again? Ah, you are. Okay, so that means I get another draw, and that means I don't get to target any of your monsters. So theoretically, you can do some cool stuff, but also I have Draco Berserker. They say there will be a Salamangreat structure deck. Indeed, indeed. I believe that is actually the case. It's really cool. Genuinely. Yeah. Laundry friend. I mean, you can only use Haney's effect once per turn, but at the same time, this does not target. Because it's very cool and interesting. So creation searches for another Witchcrafter card. Finally drew into my adventurous stuff, by the way. Maybe a little late, but finally did. Yeah, I had a Draco back. That's how long this game has been going for. There's 22 cards left in their deck, and 20 cards left in my deck. So, you know. You know now that Ghost Trick shot is in Master Duel, you can make ghost tricks? Correct, you can make the proper ghost trick deck. The only ghost trick deck that's worse. I'm joking. Of course, I'm joking. These Cyburst Link decks really want Heat Soul to arrive? Isn't Heat Soul already in Master Duel? I'm pretty certain it is. It is not in Master Duel yet. I thought it was. For some reason, I have no idea. Very, very weird, so... Oh, you're simply gonna use Haney's effect. Wait. Hold up. Oh wait, right. I can't respond to effects of Witchcrafters. The most expensive UDF setup? Of course. So at this point, I use this, revive my monk, and I pop this one because this one hasn't attacked yet. Oh wait, right. Are you really gonna crash? Oh wait, right. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Right. That is probably very important. So creation... They used unveiling. Draping was their last turn, but I think draping can add to hand. Maybe, I don't know. But we have Vampire Fascinator. Oh right, we also have this one. Right. That is correct. There is also Dark. Dark is very important to consider when you're playing your deck, so let's see. By Street, there's discard Super Poly with Haney. Activate Creation. Activate Holiday. Activate Unveiling. Pottery targets a Witchcrafter in my graveyard, then adds it to my hand. Their graveyard, then adds it to their hand. Dark Charmer is so nice, it can steal your opponent's EP. True. It is indeed very nice. One of the nicest cards of all time. Sorry about how long the game is taking, though. I mean, I'm playing against Witchcrafters, which is, you know, Witchcrafters are Witchcrafters, so let's see. Radiant tributes over this, Haney. Then I mean, I guess I search right, bounce the Madame Ver with right and Draco back. And I think I can finally get it off this turn, but you know, it'll certainly happen at some point in time. I don't exactly know why. This is such an unfortunate board, but it's taken a very, very long time, let's just say that. So, Draco back effect, equip. Activate effect of Draco back to bounce the... Well, I could bounce Ver, or I could bounce my opponent's Draco Berserker, so... Draco Berserker it is. So... Adhara will add back Adhara or something. Because I already have Vishada in grave, I can use Vishada to bounce the Ver. And with that, let's just say there is simply a way to get out a big, big monster. So I add back another Adhara with Adhara. Jeez, there are a lot of cards banished. I might as well play Topologic Zeroboros in this deck. But anyways, Fateful for Griffin Rider. They don't have Nibiru, I already know that. So, Griffin Rider, So I'll discard Shisthana. Griffin Rider effect. Do I win here? I do, I believe. I can bounce Kaiju and use them again? Yes. Of course. I know that, as a matter of fact. It's very, very cool. And I genuinely love it to an extent. So, Dragon Circle, search for this final Ashana special summons from deck, the Vishuddha, and then I synchro for Draco Berserker. And finally, this game will end with a Draco Berserker attacking over the dark, and then over the Radiant. Well, actually, maybe over the Radiant, over the dark battle phase. And that is the game. $5,800, and that is over 4,000. Well, almost 4,000, but you know, pretty much still game. And with that, let's just say, good game. And since that game was pretty long, I think I'll do just one last duel against you, Kuro Usagi 7. Sorry about that. I know I missed a lot of people, but that duel kind of exhausted me a little. I'm psyched to duel with you. Let's go. Let's go. That was a movie? Indeed it was. Indeed, it very much was a movie. Or at least somewhat movie-like. Right, so finally I shall choose to go second instead of choosing to go first. Because choosing to go first is, like, a little silly, but, you know, it's fine, it's fine. And, of course, Master Duel chooses now to break. Oh, it didn't break. Well, at least I hope it didn't break. So let's see. What are you gonna do? Draw phase. There's a quick little Sengan over there. Let me Sengan. Such a cutie. Alright. Let me guess. It didn't work? It did work? Nice. Nice. Oh, Flute of Summoning Karibo, huh? A Karibo deck. Winged Karibo? Interesting. Interesting. I know the Karibo deck does some cool stuff, but not what it does. Not what it does. Okay, so. Alright, so. Didn't open too well, but opened okay considering. Fateful. Use Nahara. When it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Okay. Which means I should bounce it with Draco back instead. Bounce this one with Draco back. Link into Monk of the Tenyi. Monk is, well, a monk. Pretty cool card. I like monks. They are very, very cool. Then we link into Shaman, and with Shaman and Monk, that's not quite game, but it's really strong. This is my last duel for today. Indeed it is. Adding 1/2 to this would be correct. Yeah, because I don't play Denglong yet. I don't have a Denglong that is in this account. And I feel like Denglong's a bit silly to play in Tenyi anyways, but, you know, it'll be fine. it will be absolutely fine. So let's see. Special summon in attack. Battle phase, attack, effect, pop. You know, fun fact, this is a lot like Dark Magician's, or at least the Dark Magician XC's monster. But I think the Dark Magician XC's monster doesn't target... Oh, Kuribu, nice. Let's continue to attack for now. It's nowhere near game, but it's still pretty decent. I can't make Sahasrara, unfortunately. Which I would prefer to. Ah, Sphere Kuribo. That's fine. I don't mind. Main 2, set 1, and then I will simply pass the turn. Because, you know... Dun, 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 dun. You like Tenglong? So do I. So do I. Dun, dun. Ah, perfect. Flawless perfection. I'm sorry. I feel kind of slightly guilty now. Ever so slightly guilty. You really enjoyed your duel with me? Those tiny monsters were very tricky to deal with. Indeed they were, indeed they were. Anyways, now then. For the day, let's quickly finish up. So yeah, thanks everyone so much for coming. I hope you all enjoyed it. Tomorrow, guess what we're going to be doing? We are going to be doing something very interesting. We're actually going to be doing some more Cuphead. Yay! Finally, hopefully finishing the game, because I like Cuphead. It's a pretty cool game. I like it. All of those games against viewers, those were a ton of fun. I hope you all enjoyed them too, because, you know, I certainly did. Thank you very much for coming along and dueling against me. I liked it. Thanks for the duel today. Sorry for Kuribo Canned. It's no problem. I suppose that happens a lot. That was a good stream. Thank you. Oh, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Well, if you can't get here tomorrow, sometime later. And with that, let's just say I am going to finish for the night. And with that, good night and otsukaminari. Well, for the day and for the rest of the other time too. But yeah, with that, I have one last thing to say. And that is... Otsukaminari.